We'll give it a few minutes. Somebody'll pop on here in a minute. Maybe. Yep, there's somebody. I don't know who it is, but how's it going? Hey, Jack, what's going on? How you doing today? Hope your day's going better than mine is. When everybody gets on here, I'll tell you about the Xterra. I don't have much faith in the guy that's fixing it. I wish I'd have took the more expensive route. Hey, Sean, what's going on, buddy? How you doing today? Did you have a good Tuesday? I was actually up your way yesterday most of the day for work. I was in Johnson City most of the day yesterday. If I'd been thinking, I'd brought you a decal, but I didn't know I was going to be up there. Good day. It's hot here in Texas. That transmission not fit. It's not the transmission. It's the head gaskets that were leaking, and I took it to that guy, and he come recommended. I mean, he used to own a repair shop, an not auto body, but mechanic shop, and he's had it for 6 weeks. Anytime, no biggie, good deal. Um, he's had it now for about 6 weeks or so, I guess it is, and he told me to come pick it up today. I went and picked it up. There's a check engine lights on, so I've got a code reader, and I put it on it, and there was a couple of codes, but it was running fine. And when I got it back to the house, or almost the house, it started pecking really bad. And for some odd reason, it must not be getting oil up in one of the valves or something, because it started pecking about a mile from his house. The oil light come on, so it's back at his house again. That's just great. Another 6 weeks waiting. It's awful. We got 5 people on now. Hey, who all come on? Let me know who all's on here right now. I know Jack is, and I know Sean is. Hey, Courtney, how's it going? Hi, Gear. Did I miss anything? I'll catch y'all up in a minute. The Tundra guy, what's up, Gunner? We finally get some good weather here in East Tennessee Friday. I know, man. I'm looking so forward to that 82-degree weather coming Friday, 80-degree. Hey, Justin, what's going on? Jack said, hey, Courtney. Um, what you missed is I went and picked up the Xterra today to bring it back home, and the guy said it was fixed after like 6 weeks to change the head gaskets, which is ridiculous because the more expensive way that I should have done was only going to take 8 hours. This guy used to own his own mechanic shop, and he's retired now and does work on the side, and he came recommended, and I took it out there, and I went and picked it up today. Hey, Edge, what's going on? Hi, Courtney says, hi, all. Driving, so I can't respond. I understand. When I almost got back home about a mile from the house, it started pecking. A lifter was pecking, valve. And so I turned around and took it back to his house, and about a mile from his house, the oil light came on. So I don't know what's wrong with it. He's going to have it forever again, I guess. Um, I know, Justin. No, I agree 100%. The bad thing is, the thing that really makes me the maddest is, I know, damn it, I agree 100%. The thing that makes me the maddest is I trusted that vehicle fully. It had about 130,000 miles on it. Hey, King, what's going on? How's it going? The miles on the Tundras. Um, my Tundra has 21,000 on it. I think it is what my Tundra has. But I had like 133,000 miles on it. But I wouldn't have cared to drive that thing to California. I mean, it was solid. All it had was a little leak on the head gasket, and I was having to put antifreeze in it about once or twice a week. So I wanted that fixed. I don't like adding fluid just in case I forget or something and it overheats. I didn't want that to happen. So stupid me, cheaped out. I should have never done that. Normally I don't. Not after you daily drive it for 6 months. Amen. I know that's killing me. A Tundra guy. Uh, It's Wing King. Justin, where's the live stream? Yeah, Justin, where's your live stream? But so I don't know if I would trust it now to drive it, to Walmart, which is 20 minutes away after he gets done with it. I don't even know if I wind up keeping the vehicle now. And it really, really makes me mad because I bought that vehicle new and sold it to my mom when I bought the house off of her, and then I bought it back off of her. So I know everything that's happened to the vehicle up to this point, and there's never been anything done to it. And when I bought it, I had like the timing belt and water pump and stuff like that changed. Tuner guy, how's the S&B intake on? It's holding up great. I love the S&B intake. It sounds awesome. I've never heard a TRD intake, but the S&B sounds great. Justin, is the mechanic giving you a refund? He didn't even charge me that much, but no, he's fixing everything that's wrong with it. I didn't even pay him nothing until today, and it was only like $350 for everything he's done. So he's not making anything on it, really. After he even had to replace the radiator, he cracked the radiator and had to buy me a brand new radiator and put in it. So he's really not making any money, which I could care less at this point in time. I don't care if he loses his ass on it, but nonetheless, it was a really good vehicle, and I don't trust it. Edge, I will be live after you. Good deal, Edge. I'll tune into that. Justin, okay, so you didn't pay like 12. No, no, if I would have paid the 12 or 1300, it would have been done right. I would have had it back the next day. And I really keep kicking myself in the head for not doing it because normally that normally this is not something I would do. Normally, Thunder, got to get dishes done and then I've got to record some video day. Hey, sounds good, Thunder. Thanks for stopping by and giving me a shout. Justin, but yeah, normally this ain't something I would do. Normally I would just pay the higher price and went to a certified mechanic that's still in business and gives me the warranty, gives me like a 1 year warranty on it. And that's still something I may do. As embarrassed I am that I didn't let them fix it. Edge, woman's work. Yeah, Thunder. Hey, like that, woman's work. Um, as embarrassing it is, I didn't let them fix it. Uh, I may, after I get it back, because I like the vehicle so much, I may take it out there and just let them look over it completely and just pay them the $1,200 and bite the bullet and make sure it's running right. I don't know it. And the crazy thing is, he told me to come pick it up, and when I started it, it wouldn't even stay running. We had to work on it to get it to stay running. Thundra, I ain't got a woman, so it's just my work. Good deal. I do have a woman, and I still have to do some of that sometimes. So it's all our work. Um, and it wouldn't even stay running. And he told me to come get it, and it wouldn't stay running. And he told me to take it to anybody I wanted to, and have the lights checked out that were on, and then bring it back to him, and he would fix it, whatever was wrong with it. First of all, I would probably take it somewhere and have the lights checked out. But I sure as hell wouldn't have took it back to him to let him fix it so he could keep it another 8 or 10 days and me not get it back. So if I do wind up getting it back and the thing, I can actually drive it somewhere else where it quits chattering. Jack, um, is your new decal on the wall? Yeah, yeah. This is my logo. And somebody come up with the name, and that was on one of Rob's live streams. Sorry, I can't remember who it is. I'm really bad about remembering stuff. But they want me to call it the Runner Punisher. So actually, I think my official logo name, I'm still keeping Gear Runner as my YouTube name, but my official logo name or merchandise name will be called the Runner Punisher. I think that's what we're going to call it. Justin, as long as he hasn't overcharged you for the crappy work, no, no, he definitely didn't overcharge me for any crappy work. Dez got my drive. Hey, congratulations, Dez. Hey, everybody. Dez got his driver's license day. Everybody congratulate Dez, and Dez, don't take your car to this guy to work on it. Justin, congratulations, Dez. Dez, thanks, everyone. Yeah, be careful, Dez. You know, I know we all think we can drive at a young age, and I was the same way. I did crazy stuff at a young age. But, take it slow and take it easy and really learn what you're doing. Uh, don't worry about people behind you. If if you're holding them up, just take it easy and take it slow. Get used to driving. Get used to how the car handles and stuff like that before you try to do anything crazy. I don't do anything crazy to start with, but make sure you take your time and learn the vehicle and how it handles. Justin, wait, what? I thought you're doing rear runner. No, no, I'm not doing rear runner. That was what Courtney wanted a shirt as. Edge, congrats, Dez. Don't park in front of my house, and you should be fine. Yep, yep. Don't park in front of Edge's house. Jack says, congrats, Dez. Sean says, that's the craziest mechanic story I've ever heard. Come get your car, but it's not running. I know, right? It would run, but when you start it, it just die. You had to give it gas. We had to bend this little tab to make it, and it run perfect. When I left, it just had a light on. I was like, well, okay, I'll get this light fixed. And I've got a code rigger, so I knew what was wrong with it. And yep, didn't even make it home. It didn't die on me or nothing, but it didn't make it home. I had to take it back. Dez, my daily is going to be my GMC Jimmy. I had a buddy that had a GMC Jimmy, and that was his first vehicle, and it served him very well, and you should be good to go with that. The Tundra guy, we have a few bad mechanics in Sevierville. Yeah. Hey, you have to, hey, if I ever am Sevierville and my car breaks down, I'll holler at you so I don't take it to one of them. Scott, LOL Edge. Hey, Scott, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Sean, I don't know Edge. He can be your decoy. Thunder, y'all diggity dog, 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 y'all diggity dog. Rudy, hey, it's either go or blow. Pedal to the metal. If it blows, there was something wrong with it when it began with. Yeah, I had that thing running hard when I was on the way home just because I wanted to make sure it was running right, and it wasn't running right. It didn't make it. The Thunder guy will do. Hey, I appreciate that because I'm in Sevierville several times a year actually. So I hope I don't have to. My Tundra's under warranty, so it'd be under and so's my Honda actually. So majority of the time I'm gonna be up there in a vehicle that's actually under warranty. But I have taken my Xterra up there before this dude jacked it up. Dez, I have first. First I first have to get in on the insurance and inspected. Yeah, inspections. We don't have inspections down here, thank goodness. Money racket, dude, money racket. How's your eye doing? It was twitching some earlier. It's probably because that jack hole had my Xterra screwed up. It was twitching like crazy when I was over there. I kept telling myself this whole Xterra isn't worth going to jail over with. Don't beat the crap out of this guy. The Tundra guy. I'll pick you up my Tundra. Sounds good. Sounds good. I may need it. Pull the Honda if it breaks down. Thunder, voice recognition on here is pretty damn funny. I've never used voice recognition. I've got the iPhone X. I use facial recognition, and that's pretty cool because it actually does do a good job on facial recognition. Actually, it's pretty quick too. I was a little worried about that when I got the phone, but it actually is pretty quick. Scott, doing well, Andy. Just waiting for ground to warm up. Yeah, it's supposed to warm up here pretty quick, man. I mean, it's 60 some degrees out there right now. I was outside in a t-shirt and some pants. I'm actually carrying that holster that company sent me, so I'm making sure I get some good time with it before I do a full review on it. I just want to make sure that when I do a review for my channel, that I do a quality review and I've actually got some time with it because I'd hate to tell y'all that, hey, this is great, and then it suck. So, but so far this holster has been a great holster. It's really comfortable and everything, so that's good. Justin, LOL, magnesium stops twitching for me. I'm about to pour a whole bunch of magnesium in my eye. It was twitching right there just a second ago. Rudy, just don't do it all the time. LOL, only sports car I ever owned I didn't have to replace or rebuild an engine was a 78 Porsche 935 DP. Had back in the early 80s. That sounds like a nice car, man. Hey, check us out. The Surefire Tactician. I don't know if y'all care about this. I know most of us are like Tundra guys, but I do reviews on my channel of flashlights and stuff. But the Tactician, I didn't like that the pocket clip held it head up, so I changed the body out to a different body, and I couldn't get this body to work yesterday because I had to put a gray body on it. But today, I know it's war, but actually it's still at least a color black body, so at least it matches a little bit. Thunder, who feels like watching me make a fool out of myself on a video? Now, hey, I do. I enjoy watching anybody make a fool out of themselves. It ain't me, because I make a fool out of myself all the time. Justin says, me, Thunder. There's 11 people on here. One of them's you, Thunder, so I'm sure there's 10 other people that, would not object to that. So, if you want to shoot a video like that. Funny thing is, I used to have a video on my phone of one of my buddies, and I lost it. Jack says it sucks that the clip doesn't come off. I think the clip does come off, but it's so wide I don't think the other clip would fit on it. So I just changed the body, and I'm good with that. I'm good with the body. It doesn't matter to me. Surefires are like Legos, so it's kind of like the AR-15 and flashlights. Just switch stuff around. Edge every day. Sign me up, Thundra. Keenan, hey Gear, yesterday was funny in the live. Yeah, it was. It was funny. Hey Keenan, bomb squad. You can't stop me from saying it on here now because this is my live. Sean, got to go, Gear. Mom rolling up in the driveway. Got to do some visiting. Hey, have a good day, Sean. Thanks for stopping by and saying hey. Tell your mom I said hi. Tell your wife I said hi. Dez, hey Edge. All about vehicles. I'm going to let it fly. You can't stop it either way. Not right now. Rebel Rouser's laughing, and Edge says hello. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, my buddy at work. I had this video on my phone that he sent me from his security camera. Caught it actually. Edge says bong gun shooting bang bang. Are you? Are you trying to talk to text too like Thunder did or Thunder did? He he was unloading. Was he loading or unloading? He might have been loading concrete. Justin Edge is cursing. Oh, okay, I understand. He might have been loading concrete in a wheelbarrow and wasn't paying attention and set it on the edge. And when it did, Edge, bomb, not bong. But funny, I know. I was like, what? When he did, the handlebar come up and just splattered him right in the side of the face and just knocked him on his side in. And it was crazy funny. And I had that video forever, and I actually tried to upload it years ago, about a year and a half ago, and I didn't have everything set up right on my channel to be able to upload. And then I got a new phone and had to turn my old phone back in, and I lost the video. But he had it at one time, and he lost it too. But I really wanted to upload that on here. As funny as that was, that might have went viral. It was crazy. Speaking of viral, let me read this and I'll tell you about it. Thunder. Well, Manami, Maryland, make a fool out of myself, but I may seem that way because the way I talk, but I'm going to go over and how the way channel will be. Hey, I understand, dude. I talk the same way. Justin, ha ha ha, that's priceless. Too bad you lost. I know. I swear I think that would have went viral. It was crazy. But speaking of viral, have you all seen that video where the kid's like saying welcome to Iowa? It's literally like 25 seconds long. Literally. And all he's doing is standing out in a field and he's going, welcome to Iowa. Over here you got some corn. Over here you got some corn. Over here you got some corn. Let's wait till the next election till we become relevant again. That is the entire video, and it has like 2.5 million views, and it was like on the trending page, and it's 25 seconds. And I was like, how in the world did that video go viral? Now, I'm not knocking the guy. I'm sure he just made a video and was never dreaming that it would go viral. But I'm wondering probably like he is, because he's got to be wondering that right now. How did that video go viral? Just said, yes, I saw that. It was #1 on trending. WTF. I know. Literally, I was shocked today. I'd never seen it. The same buddy that got hit in that, no, it was another buddy at work, was telling about it. Edge, I know a egg video, it's doing well. I bet it's in a stainless pan too, isn't it? But yeah, I really don't know how that thing went viral. I was like, man, when I go to the beach, I'm going to be like, there's some water over here, there's some sand over there. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy for the guy. I mean, I'm not knocking the guy at all. I'm happy for him, but I I don't understand how stuff like that happens. Keenan, just watch the video. So funny. I don't get it. Justin, LMAO, do it. I know. Maybe it would go viral. I don't understand. Welcome to Myrtle Beach, golf capital of the world. Blows my mind. So what are y'all getting into today? I know it's not even the middle of the week yet, but you gotta be doing something. I'm sure I'll be just watching TV tonight. Anybody doing anything exciting? I'm gonna say not then. This holster actually, I've been wearing. I actually thought about wearing it to bed last night and unloading the gun and wearing it to bed and just seeing how it wore. I mean, I've got to get some time with it, and I'm not really insurance stuff. Yeah, Edge. I hope you're getting that straightened out, dude. That sucks so bad. That sucks a lot worse than my Xterra. I can't imagine how you're feeling if I'm as pissed off as I am. Thunder, whoa, whoa. What the heck did my phone say that it thinks I said, but I didn't say, man? Yeah, I know. I didn't know what that was. I don't know. I kind of went with it, but I don't know what it was. I got a funny story I can tell you about something that don't mean nothing that people just kind of go with, and it's actually really hilarious. Dez, I'm going to get going. Talk to you later. Hey, guy. Hey, have a good day, Dez. Hope you have a good night. Justin, about to head home from work. I'll be listening, but can't talk. Have a good evening. Hey, you have a good evening too, Justin. Hope you had a good day at work. Edge, I'm not happy. I can imagine you are not happy. Thanks, Gear, says Dez. Hey, you're welcome. So there's this girl at work, or actually a couple girls at work, working on the line. And I've got this stupid joke, and I heard it years ago. I mean, years ago. And it don't mean anything. Nothing. And it's an old joke, apparently, because one of them Googled it. And the joke goes like this. There's two polar bears, and you are welcome to use this. There's two polar bears taking a bath. One polar bear. Now, here's how you have to sell it. Now, let me go ahead and change it. You have to sell this joke if you're going to tell it. You have to sell it. You can't just tell it like this. I'll tell it the way you have to tell it if you're going to use this joke. It's a really stupid joke, and the whole thing is you just want to see the or the person's reaction on their face, and you're laughing at them. But if you can get a bunch of people into it, like I did, it's really funny. Let me see what John, you guys should check out Rob and his videos of his home in Chilliwack because everything that happens around his house is crazy. I will do that. Rudy, hey dogs, gotta go do their dump a lump. Maybe I'll make it back, Edge. I hate what you're going through. Yeah, me too, Edge. Hey, I'll be on here for a little while, Rudy. So if you don't make it back though, you have a good evening. Keenan, you mean you need to sell yourself? Yes, you have to sell yourself. So here's how you tell the joke. There's two polar bears taking a bath. One polar bear asks the other polar bear, hey, can you hand me the soap? And the other polar bear says, and this is where you sell it. You have to laugh. You have to think it's the funniest thing in the world. The other polar bear says, what do you think I am? A radio? And then you just horse laugh. And then you just see this blank expression hit their face. And you have two kinds of people. You have one kind of person that will laugh their hind end off because they don't want to look stupid like they didn't get it. Oh my God. So, and that makes them look even more stupid because, hey, there's nothing to it. Or you have the second kind of person that just looks totally dumbfounded, which is just as funny because, their brains run 100 mile an hour trying to figure it out. So I literally had like 30 people on the line in on this joke. So what we did was, I would tell the joke to one of the two ladies. And she would just look at me like I didn't get it. And then she would try to go tell somebody else. But they were in on the joke, so they wouldn't laugh at it. So I walked up and I was like, you're telling it wrong. And I would tell it behind her, and the person that didn't laugh for her would just horse laugh when I told it. And she got so mad. She did that like 15 times. And I went right behind her and I was like, you're just not telling it right. And we did that to the other girl too. And she finally Googled it. And when it was all said and done, we walked up and, the girl was going to try to pull it on somebody else. It ain't because of my accent. She told it to somebody and they didn't laugh and I didn't laugh and my buddy didn't laugh. And I looked at her and said, that is the stupidest joke. And I just turned around and walked off. And maybe you just had to be there, but with 30 or 40 people in on this joke, and we tortured her with it for literally like an hour or more, maybe even two. I mean, it was just hilarious. I don't know. Matt, like I said, maybe you had to be there, but after it's all said and done, I told her it's a stupid joke. She wanted to rip my head off. Good times. Good times. Well, mainly I just kind of wanted to get on here and vent because nobody was home. So I kind of used you guys to vent to about my Xterra, even though I know Edge is having a harder time than I am, and I apologize, Edge, but I totally understand how. What's up with the Xterra? Oh, you didn't catch it? Oh, I was on. Hey guys, got to go. Good night to all. Hey, you have a good night, Jack. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Courtney's home now. Glad you made it home safe. The Xterra, went and picked it up. Keenan had a check engine light on. When I started, it wouldn't stay running. We had to work on it even whenever I got there, and the guy told me to pick it up. It had check engine lights on, which it did not have when I dropped it off. Um, didn't even make it home. The thing started chattering real bad. I turned around and took it back to his house, and the oil light came on. Don't know what's wrong with it. He's had it for over 6 weeks. Edge venting. I need to install a HVAC system on YouTube if that's the case. I know, right? I know. The HVAC video, man, venting. You have to do it. And what can you do but laugh about the situation? Thunder. Keenan, the accent do you think Gear and I have? What accent do you think Gear and I have? We ain't got no accent. Y'all up north got the accent. That's exactly right. You know, we get people down here from Virginia Tech at work for co-ops, and they're like, "Man, y'all got a big, thick accent." And I'm like, "Hey, you're in the South. We don't have an accent down here. You've got the accent. You've got that all wrong." So, yeah, if you're talking about us down here, we don't have an accent. You got the accent. Now on your live stream, I've got the accent, but on my live stream, you've got the accent. But anyway, when I got it back over, I don't know what's wrong with it. He's had it for over 6 weeks, and it ain't fixed yet, and I'm getting pretty pissed off. Keenan, ew, sounds like a bad fuel delivery or something. It sounds really bad. I don't think it's real bad because the thing was running great. Even when it was chattering, it was running great. I just think the oil pressure is not right in it, and I don't know what he did. I don't know if he clogged up one of the oil sending units. I don't know, one of the holes in the valve cover, because the right hand side valve cover was where it was chattering like it had dirt on a valve, but it must not have been getting oil. John reminds me of working in the bar industry and sending the new guy to another bar to borrow a keg splitter. The other bars played along and sent them somewhere else. I used to do that to one of my ex-girlfriends all the time. The catering company, what's up, y'all? Sean, get that house cleaned up before I get home. I think Sean actually just cut off here, so I think you missed him. Um, so I think he said his mom just pulled up in the driveway. So if you don't like your mother-in-law, you might want to avoid going home. I'm just kidding. I'm sure she's great. I know how people feel about their in-laws. Keenan, get a compression check and spark plugs. Yeah, I don't know. He like oil pump. Maybe the oil pump. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. I know I'm just irritated, and I really trusted the vehicle, and now I don't. But what I started saying a minute ago, one of my ex-girlfriends years ago called one time and said she was on her way to her house and wanted to know if I needed anything. And Courtney, Thunder, can't wait to see your vid. Yeah, me too, Courtney. Um, said, you need anything? And I said, stop and get me some duck butter. And she was like, what? And I was like, duck butter? Catering company, thanks for the heads up. Dad calls them the outlaws. Well, I'm glad I could help, turn around and go back, to the mall or something. Uh, and she goes, that ain't nothing. I said, I swear it is. Right down below here on the store, it's a little store down here. It's kind of like apple butter, but they call it duck butter. And she was like, I said, I'm serious. So I talked her into stopping at this store. I told her it was on the counter, and I'd seen it there, several times. Thunder, Courtney, I'm going to have it up tonight. We'll all watch it. Thunder, I'll watch it at least. Edge, funny, I think you need to work late. um, and she went back in there and asked the cashier if they had any duck butter. I know it's stupid, but it was funny to me at the time. It made her mad. Anything I can get, anything I can get under people's skin on, I do it a lot. Keenan, yepper. Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm lucky. I don't think I'm lucky because I really feel bad, but I don't have to deal with my in-laws. I'm not going to go into it, but I don't have to deal with my in-laws or anything like that. So I guess I got it a lot easier than some people. And some people have great in-laws. I'm not saying mine's not great. I'm just saying I don't have to deal with them. So it is what it is. I usually do, Edge. Someone has to pay the truck payment. I understand. I go in early to make up the extra. My truck payment went up from the F-150 I had. So, Keenan, aren't they great if they're loaded? Yeah. Mine went up, and I paid off a bunch of credit cards and stuff before I bought my truck. That was the deal. You know, I pay off, all what little bit of credit cards we had because we was paying extra on them. And if my truck payment went up, it offset by the fact I paid it off. But I still feel bad about my truck payment going up, so I usually work over to make up the difference in my truck payment going up from the other truck. So I usually work over at least. I don't have to work over a lot to make it up. Usually about 30 minutes a day I'll do it. But to fund some of my YouTube, loaded like your uncle. To fund some of my YouTube stuff, like the flashlight, and I'm lucky. I'm getting stuff. People, reviewers kind of must like my channel a little bit. Keena says so true. Edge says you're on the grandmom. That they've started sending me stuff if I request it, so I'm not having to pay for as much stuff now as I was. Courtney says, "Don't get him started." I know, right? So I'm getting, I'm not having to spend as much out of my pocket as I was, but my overtime also helps fund stuff that I do for the channel if I don't. A lot of this stuff I already own. I had several firearms before I got started, so I can do reviews of all those. But some of the stuff I do that's on the firearms and stuff like that. Edge, what that isn't what I said. Keenan, do you have an underbite? Me? No. It's probably the way the camera's sitting. If I was guessing, the camera, if it was up higher, it probably would be different. I don't know, but I don't have an underbite. My teeth actually do sit dead on top of each other though, and after I had braces, it did that, and that's not exactly right, but it's not an underbite. So no, I don't have anything like that. I did have braces though for about 3 years, and that sucks. That hurts like crazy. Huh? What are you saying? Huh? Didn't you just say that I have do you have an underbite? Huh? What's the huh? The camera adds two teeth. That's right. Ken says, I know. Oh, yeah, you know. Yeah, you got braces too. Man, whenever they go tightening them things down, put the thicker wire on or whatever the crap they is they do, God, I'd come home and stick my face in a pillow because it hurt to breathe. It's stupid. Eat mashed potatoes forever. Hey, hit the like button, everybody. There's 10 people on and 8 likes, and about 4 or 5 people's dropped out. So if you don't care, go hit the like button. Not saying you have to. If you don't like the video, don't hit the like button. Hit the dislike button. I don't know. Just got my braces off last July. Congratulations, Courtney. Now, let me ask you this. The one thing I remember, and I still have this picture somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. John, why do you do your live streams from your bed? I really don't have. I have another place I can do it in the house, but my family's usually watching TV in there, Edge, but I don't like it. They're usually watching TV in there, so it's kind of loud. And my basement is I don't get Wi-Fi signal down there, so it's either deal with the noise in the living room and the dining room, or I do it in here in the quiet. So I just do it in here in the quiet. Hopefully, when I get my basement, it does leak right now. We're going to fix that over the summer. We're going to have Master Dry come in and do whatever it is they do. And I think they jackhammer the floor out, put a channel like a gutters type system in, and some membrane on the wall that funnels the water down into it and then throws it out. Ed says, I love it. John said, I knew there was reasons, just didn't know why. And yeah, and if I get that, I'll probably build me a little room down there first to do live streams in my basement. And it'll also be like a gunsmithing room where I can do gunsmithing, because now I have to do gunsmithing on like the kitchen table or something. So we got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, but we have so much stuff, man. I mean, you just accumulate so much stuff over the years, and who would have thought we'd accumulate this much stuff? So we really got to finish the basement just to have somewhere to put all our crap. But that is what it is. I mean, you just buy a lot of stuff throughout life, and I'm not a hoarder or nothing. I don't have boxes, but if I've got like a First thing first, then second. Very true. But you know, if I've got like a $200 AR-15 trigger laid in a box, I'm not going to throw that away. So the Thunder guy got to go. Wife buying dinner tonight, so I can pass that up. Have a good night. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your dinner, and hope you have a good night. So when I get the basement done, you know, I'll have a better place to do it. See you, Thunder guy, says Edge. But that's why I do it from the bed. So until it gets done, and it's going to be like this for a little while. It ain't like I'm going to have the basement done, you know, in the next couple of weeks. It'll probably be. We're actually going to take out a home equity loan and do the basement, which the basement, Thunder, I hit the like button there, but hey, appreciate it, Thunder. The basement, just having that stuff done, I think is like $10,000 or $12,000 just to have Master Dry come in and fix the basement. And then we're going to redo the windows in our house and put new windows. Thunder, I've never had braces. You are very lucky. You're either very lucky or have crooked teeth. But either way, you're lucky because it sucks. I'm just kidding. It does suck though, really, in all seriously. If you've got straight teeth, you are a very lucky person. And even I don't have straight teeth. They hurt like hell. I agree. This one right here, when I had my braces off, I didn't wear my retainers like I was supposed to. Edge gear in bed, bow chicka wow wow. That's right. That's right. This is where the magic happens, but not with you all. Um, wow, baby. That's right. Um, I don't even remember what I said. Oh, I didn't wear my retainers right, and my wisdom teeth came in, and I still have my wisdom teeth. And the dentist is like, "You've got a lot of teeth. You need to get them removed." And I was like, "I might need them one day. That might be all the ones I got left." So I never had them removed. My my feather didn't wear his retainer. I think you meant your father, if I was guessing, didn't wear his retainer. But when that didn't go crooked by um, me not wearing my retainer, it went crooked because my wisdom teeth come in and it pushed it. But the bottom teeth you don't really see anyway, so it's not worth fixing. Edge, but yourself then because that's all I ever see. I know, right? I'm assuming that means by myself. Thunder, all right, guys, and we get off here, finish the video. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Thunder, and saying, hey, you have a good night, and we'll watch that video here in a little while as soon as you get uploaded. Edge, nope, his uncle. Scott, wait, you have wisdom teeth pulled? Very fun. No, I did not have my wisdom teeth pulled. My wisdom teeth is all still. I still have all four of them. Just one of them came in crooked and pushed that one tooth a little bit. So, see you, Cole, says Edge. All about vehicles. No, my father. That's what I meant. That's why I figured you meant your father. Um, but that's the story, man. Y'all learned a lot about me that y'all probably didn't even want to know. I'm just kind of rambling on right now. Same thing. Courtney says same thing with me. It was the wisdom teeth that pushed them. Still have all four of them. Yeah, I ain't planning on getting mine removed till they start hurting me. Mine, I got lucky. My wisdom teeth never hurt me, not one time. Uh, when it's coming in or nothing, they never hurt. And if they didn't hurt, you know, I wasn't going to have them removed. Just have them removed because that's crazy. And now I'm just not willing to spend the money as long as they're not hurting. You know, I'd rather spend that money on something else. I'd rather spend that money on something, you know, that I can review for you guys or, you know, try to build the channel with. Edge says, I don't have teeth. Sometimes that might be better, Edge. You know, I've got friends that don't have teeth and their teeth look a lot better than mine. So, you know, they, I don't know, they do look better than mine, though. They're usually wider and a lot straighter. John, your guard is down because of where you are. Didn't take us long to get you in a bed. Yep. I'm not cheap, but I can be had. Um, you have something to be proud of. Hey, I appreciate it, Courtney. Scott, no stranger to the dentist chair. Believe me, I hate the dentist. I go twice a year to have them clean, but that's about it. Keenan says, Brian, you don't have teeth. Um, there's nothing worse in the world than hearing the sound of that drill as they're cutting it. Now, for the longest time, I have to say, I never would let them numb me. I hated getting shots in the mouth. Scott had braces in high school. Yeah, that's when I had braces in high school too. Edge says, well, in the South, so teeth are makeup. Uh, Well, you're in the South, so teeth are make you upscale. That's right. That's right. I'm high class. I got teeth. um, I forgot where I was at. I'm getting old. Edge is laughing. Courtney says, "You're bad, Edge." I am getting so old. I can't remember anything anymore. And I'm stuttering on words now. My wife says that's because I don't go outside because it's cold and I'm not getting enough vitamin D from the sun. And they say my wife's an RN. You're only 40, I know. And imagine how bad it's going to be when I'm like 60. Um, and vitamin D causes you to stutter on your words. Edge says, "Where am I?" I know where I'm at. I'm in the bed. Yeah, bow chicken bow wow. My father is 54. I'm almost old enough to be your dad, Keenan. Edge, what was I doing? I can't remember what I was saying, so it must not have been important. Edge, who was I talking to? You're just talking to me, Gear, with the runner punisher, not the um, rear runner like Courtney wanted. I remember what I was saying. I didn't want to spend the money to have my teeth pulled when they're not hurting because I'd rather spend that money on building my channel or spend it on something to review for the channel. So until they start hurting, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to spend money on you guys. No, Courtney, no rear runners. I did tell the lady making my shirts that you wanted one that said rear runner. I'm not sure what kind of logo to put on rear runner though. I'm not sure the Punisher runs your skull. Oh, okay, butt bomber. No, definitely not a butt bomber or a turd burglar or anything like that. We're not, no. But I really don't know what. If I make you a rear runner shirt, Court, what kind of logo you want in the middle of it? I guess without a gear, I could have a big butt and have rear runner on it. I don't know. The funny story. Funny story. Now I know you're probably like your other two stories wasn't funny. Shut up. But ball bagger. Oh my god, Edge. That is awful. Could you imagine that shirt at the gym? No. You get a lot of looks. You get a lot of attention. Um, I walked up to this lady at work and I had to ask a question. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember if she was working for me or if I was in the department I'm in now, but I had to go ask a question. And she said something about she liked it in the backhoe, but it come out back hole. And I was like, what? Yep, shut up. Ha ha ha. Um, yeah, it come out back hole and I was like, you like it in the back hole? What? And she got so embarrassed. And she never did say she didn't. So I'm assuming she meant that, but I don't know. She never did tell me otherwise. I actually seen her today and she didn't mention it. I already got too many looks. I don't need to invite any more. Keenan's laughing. Nah, I don't know. I don't like going to the gym. I think people actually judge you. I mean, even, when I was 175 pounds, I had abs and which my abs are kind of gone now, but I'm going to be working on that probably starting tomorrow. It should start warming back up. I say that every week. I'm gonna start tomorrow, and I do. I run. I go out and run on the hot days, and then all of a sudden, like it's supposed to be like in the upper 60s, 70s, 70s, 80s, and then like in the 30s or something. It's stupid. This weather's just crazy. Courtney, I've been laughing this whole stream. Hey, I appreciate it. Edge, assuming makes an ass out of you and makes her happy. Ha ha ha. I know, right? Yep, that's what I figured. It'd make her happy. I was married, so I didn't. I just kind of looked at her kind of dumb, like I didn't know. I not that I didn't know what she was talking about, but I kind of looked at her kind of dumbfounded, like I can't believe you just said that. I mean, people say crazy stuff to me a lot at work because I like to kid around, but I ain't never had anybody tell me they like it in the back hole. Of course, Courtney wants a rear runner shirt, so maybe Crystal wants a rear runner shirt too. But I did tell that girl today she's actually supposed to be working on me a shirt tonight or tomorrow. Her son grew up with autism, I think it was, and it's Autism Awareness Month, and she's doing some shirts for that. No kid back there. Um, she's doing a autism awareness shirt. Let's hear Courtney. I can't exercise outside because it's not safe. Men stop to talk to me or drive really slow next to me. No joke, not cool. No, no, heck no, that's not cool. You're a lot better off going to the gym. If that was the case, I'd go in the gym. There's no way I would chance that. Don't want to get kidnapped or anything like that. So if you ever go outside like that and you ever do anything, make sure you carry pepper spray or something, taser or something, just whatever's legal up there. Um, you are married now? I've been married for almost 11 years. Me and my wife met. Well, we've been together now total. We've been married about 10 and a half, maybe a little more than 10 and a half years. Yes, Keenan, I am. 11 years, LOL. About 10 and a half years, and we've been dating slash married for almost 15. Uh, been a long time. That's probably why she don't like me. You know, I, you know, I tell people this. Um, it's like peanut butter. My parents have been married 30 years. My parents got divorced. If they would have made it 2 more weeks, they would have been married 30 years. And they didn't make it that 2 weeks. They got divorced 2 weeks before the 30-year anniversary. But I tell people, once you've been with somebody a long time, you become peanut butter. It's the same thing every day. When you first meet, you're filet mignon because you're the latest and greatest. You've been around each other, 30 minutes, and you're just the greatest thing in the world. But over the next 15 years, you become peanut butter, and it's just the same thing every day. And, peanut butter gets old. Even though I love peanut butter gets old for a little while. So, I tell people it's kind of like peanut butter. I don't know. But anyway, like I said, I wanted to get on here and just vent a little bit and get it off my chest. It just kind of makes you feel better. I didn't really want to, vent at that guy, even though I did a little bit. But the guy's working on your soul peanut butter. Yeah. When the guy's working on your vehicle, you don't want to make him mad because he's working on your vehicle. So I vented. I kind of reiterated that I really want my vehicle back as soon as possible, but I didn't get crazy, crazy with him. Which one? Crunchy, smooth, honey, etc. I eat reduced fat, creamy Jif. I like it better. It's creamier and it's not as hard, if you know what I'm talking about. When you stick like a spoon down in it and you start to dip it out, or a fork or a knife or what, Jif is so good. I agree. When you use like regular creamy, it's like really stiff, and it wants to, like, if you use a plastic spoon, it almost like it wants to bend the spoon. But the reduced fat is actually a lot creamier. We have Kraft up here. Uh, I don't know if I've ever seen Kraft peanut butter here. I've never looked for Kraft. I like the hazelnut kind. I've never tried that. I'll have to try it. I would really like to try what is that? Almond butter? But good lord, that's expensive. Uh is the two bears. It's the two bears. Um Almond butter is so expensive. And I don't know why. I mean, I get almonds are a little bit pricey, but for that much difference, that is nuts. And I refuse to pay that for peanut butter. So I don't do it. Call me cheap on the peanut butter, but I'm not buying the almond butter. I just ain't doing it. But like I said, I appreciate y'all listening to me. We've been on here almost 50 minutes, and I guess that's long enough for a live stream in the middle of the week. Um, so I hope y'all have a great night. We've dropped down to 5 people, so either yep or bye. Uh, how about cocoa butter? That, isn't that a lotion? And I hate lotion. Oh my god, I hate lotion. We have this lotion at work that rubs in really really well, and I use it, and I forget what it's called. See y'all yesterday. At one point, I had 18 people on. I don't even know how many I had on this time. I think I got up to like 14 or 15. I don't know. O'Keefe's. Yeah, that's a lotion too. But I hate lotion. That's the only kind of lotion I'll actually use that they have at work. My hands just get dry and I just deal with it. He puts the lotion on its skin. It does as it is told. I hate it. Yeah, I hate feeling greasy. I don't want to touch anything when I do that. But I appreciate y'all stopping by and saying, hey, Dez is back. Dez, we're just now fixing to wrap it up. But I appreciate you coming back. I really do. Um, I just, like I said, just want to get on here and talk a little bit about what the crap happened. See you, Keenan. Hope you have a good evening. Um, Des says you're welcome. Hope y'all have a great night. Hemps Goji on later, guys. We'll see you next time, and thanks for being here.